And welcome back to 7 Days to Die, and I need to go upstairs, get something to eat and drink, and then I need to go outside and start working on this build. The old horde base. I've got an idea for a new roof, and to that end I've got some building equipment on me, some new block shapes to try. But it's going to be a bit of a grind, I'm afraid, because I've got to knock out a load of concrete and steel. Okay, so let's get these down my neck. I'm pretty full as it is, but let's finish those off. And let's get some water here. How am I doing? 15? 47 empty. So, okay, I'm doing alright for the moment. Actually, it probably couldn't hurt to go and get some water today as well. Let's fill up on this. Just going to take a few bottles. Actually, it might be a really good idea to go fill up my water today. Okay, and what's in my drop chest at the moment? This has still got loads of stuff in it, hasn't it? Oh boy, I'm not going to need the steel. I'm not going to need those torches. That's a trick that I could use later. I probably won't need my pillars. Anything else here I need specifically? I don't think so. Barbed wire might be of use at some later date, but I want to try out these wedge things first, and I've got wooden frames. Good. Okay, so let's take those out and see what we can do with those. And when I get bored of pounding on those steel spikes, I'll go get some water from the nearby swimming pool. Do you know, for a minute there I thought that was my missing potato. I still miss my potatoes, as odd as that might sound. Ooh, don't want to go too far. Hey up. Ah! Thought I heard something then. That finished him, didn't it? Right. Where was I? Oh yes, I'm going to start over on this edge over here, I think. So let's get pounding. And I want to take this back. Oh man, it's got multiple levels, of course. I want to take this back quite a few blocks. Not quite sure how many, so I'll take this out here. Oh boy, 6,000 hits. I'm going to burn through a couple of pickaxes trying to do this. So I noticed those red spikes down there. I thought I'd something new fallen in there overnight, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's left over from Horde Night. Talking of which, we're on 30, so the last one was 28, so I've got about a week to go. Oh boy, this is painful. Oh jeez! So it's 6,000 then 3,000 plus however many it is for the spikes I've got on top. Good grief. This would be like an impregnable roof, surely. Okay, so that next block is the top of my pillars. So I think I need to take out, excuse me, the next two of these. Which is going to take somewhere between 1 minute and one forever. See, they've only got 1,000 hits each. Well, 2,000 if you count the layer afterwards. I wonder how much the steel spikes have. I am not going to look forward to taking them out, that's for sure. So it's 6,000 for the reinforced concrete. That breaks down to 3,000 for standard concrete once you break the outer shell. Ah, boy. Here, the entertainment now. This is how you keep this entertaining. Hit this one. Hit this one. hit this one, hit this one. This is what we call the entertaining grind. If you find that bit actually entertaining, I mean beyond the situation where you've got a choice of doing nothing, possibly picking your nose and watching this, then you may need help. Having said that, I watch these videos all the time, so I need help. We're getting there. I'm glad I didn't decide to go back any further though, to be honest. And I may have to re-put them back in. That's the horrifying thing, if this build idea of mine doesn't work. Come on now. Hello, did I hear something? No. I'm itching to get back up there. I think there's a building over that way that I might take over for a like a home away from home sort of thing. God, I wish you could swing the pickaxe quicker. So this is directly over the open space where I'll be standing on Horde night. At least that's the plan. Hey, so the idea is that I now switch to wedge tip, and I basically want to put a very steep slope here going down, so that when the Z's come up above my head they hit this slope and then go down. At least that's the idea. I can hear something again, or is it just the wind? Or maybe I've got the wind or something, I don't know. Okay, so let's step onto here and put a frame here, put a frame here, put a frame here, and put a frame here. Yep, so this pillar has now got to go, I think. Yep, because it's in the way. Thank goodness I didn't reinforce all of this. And I wish I'd thought of doing this wedge top thing before I built this. Mind you, to be careful like this, it takes more effort to plan things, and I don't think I really had the time, to be honest. Okay, so I need this to line up with the one above, like that. Now that is what I call a steep slope, but that's got to go now. The next two pillars have got to go, I think, to bring this slope right down to the front. Oh, come on. Maybe I should have invested in a few more pickaxes and got up to a 600. With a 600 quality. Who knows the amazing things I could be doing. Question is now, of course I can't really build here from here. I could try and turn this into a staircase down, I guess. Oh, you muppet! Oh, oh, this is not going well. Oh, oh, jeez, what a muppet! I can't believe I got away with only 25 hits. That's like, oh, I need to take this out. I want to put frames across the top, but that means I've got to put a frame on the ground first, so I can't put it there on top of that spike. Ah, dear. The dangers of building, you see. These are the things you have to think of ahead of time, but you don't because you're thick like me. I should have thought of this ahead of time, and just to be sure I don't fall. Okay, so let's jump on here and do the old nerd pole trick. Yeah, so now I need to come up with another slope, another wedge tip, and that needs to line up here, I think. There we go. Which means, yep, so I can now switch back to the, what do they call it? Wedge. Here we go. And this needs to go here. Oh, did you really just do that? Yes, yes you did. What a muppet. Oh, jeez. As if it wasn't boring enough that I had to do all this and then do it wrong. Come on. Hey, that's better. That's a lovely steep slope. They should just roll down that and fall in front of my bars now. Well, if they stand here they will. I just need to repeat that right across, well, as far across as I can. So I've got cement on me, so can I? Ooh, I can jump up this slope, but I'm sliding down. Ah, don't slide me down. Oh boy, that is so much work. I mean, I could try knocking out the pillars, but I might have a full roof collapse, and that's really not something I want to do, is it? Okay, so let's carefully get out of here. Let's get some more wood frames going in here, because I really don't need this place to be a vicious, nasty spike that I'm going to be falling on, so let's just get rid of this. It takes so many hits to take those out, it does my head in. Okay, so again I need to take out 2 blocks and then 2 pillars. Ay ay ay. So I can just drop here. Drop in here. Oh, actually, let's try a little trick. Will it shoot me up onto the roof? Sometimes it does. Ah, of course I'm not that lucky. Right, let's get back up on top. Actually, no, I'm going to go get the water next, I think. Oh, did I really leave that open? Sheesh. Okay. Oh, let's get the water, empty jars rather, into my hotbar. And I'm trying to remember where on the map the water is. Is that it there, that red house? Oh no, there it is. There we go. I was going the wrong way. Let's see what we can find over here. Probably about 1 million zombies. Nothing spawning in yet. Why not? What are they waiting for? I haven't been this way in a while, to be honest. I'm getting quite some lag here. If you feel like you're watching a slideshow, that's 2 of us. Why is that so laggy? It's almost like there's a bunch of them spawning in, only I'm not seeing them. It's probably because it's constructing the models. Oh, there we go. Is it them spawning in that is causing my lag, I wonder? And jump. Switch to water bottles. Grab. Switch back to crossbow and run. Wow, 1 hit wasn't enough in the head. I'm going to have a word with the chap making all my crossbows, because he's obviously making an inferior quality crossbow. Ah, I wish there was a bunker in this. Let's see, it would be nice. There you are. Where's that airdrop? It's interesting. It's towards my base somewhere. So I've got enough water now. I do want to start seeing about making antibiotics. I've never actually done that in the game. I think you need like a beaker, you need mouldy bread. Whoa, I've got to watch out for that now, haven't I? So, how many hits on a steel spike? OMG. 10,000. Plus 6,000 for the concrete block underneath. Plus 3,000 when that breaks down. That is more than 2, isn't it? That's more than 2 hits. I feel like I can hear zombies now I've woken them up. Could all be in my head, of course. Actually, maybe I can take the concrete out from under these spikes. Though I've got a feeling the spikes stick to each other. But if I take out these blocks and then take out the end spike, maybe the rest will fall. Maybe. Oh boy, what a grind. You know, that slope doesn't look quite so serious from here, but it is. It is. When I stood on it, I was sliding down, so I reckon the Z's will just start falling down that. They'll try and get over above my head and then be forced down onto the spikes in front, which hopefully will be lovely steel spikes by the time the next horde comes. Thank you, Spike. I'm so glad you're so sticky. Ay, ay, ay. I've just had a horrible thought. If I took out all these spikes across the top here and a zombie fell in there, would they wreck the place trying to get out? They probably would, wouldn't they? So I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. It's almost musical, isn't it? There's kind of a rhythm to it. Dong. Can you sing along? Oh boy. I like that. You see all the concrete falling and yet there's still a block there. What's that all about? Doesn't make much sense. So I think I'm going to spend about 3 hours. Oh, joy. Probably like 3 hours trying to knock these out. Can I hit that? Actually, I could do, but I don't think it'd help. Because they're sticking to each other. Even though it looks wrong, they are. Cool, that's curing quick. First slope's already cured. Oh, actually, that's not taking too long, is it? Yeah, it is. It's taking far too long. Oh, you're kidding me. And that's an upgraded scrap iron spike, so I think there's another layer under that. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, that proves that steel spikes are the way to go. That's 12,000 hit points once you've got one of those in there. No wonder they last the whole horde night. I heard something. I heard something. Ah, man. Scary as hell. And now I need to take out 2 of these. Actually, that's a bit soon, don't I? I need to take another one of these out. Ah, man! 3 blocks back. And these spikes that I'm leaving at the top, this last row here, I want to upgrade them to steel. I can hear zombie breathing. Where are you? I don't want you creeping up on me. There it is. You brought any friends? Do hope not. Can't see the crosshairs. Oh, for goodness sake. Slopes and angles. Where are you going? Right in the forehead. Right in the forehead. That's the way to deal with them. What's this? Take. Okay, whatever. Take. Oh dear. Okay, let's get rid of this mess. Oh! Amazing teleporting body trick. That was close. I knew I could hear one somewhere. That's probably the one I heard earlier. Come on. Don't worry, there's only another 3,000 points once you're through this one. But look at this, I've nearly burnt halfway through the axe. I'm going to have to go make a new one and combine it, try and get the quality level up so it lasts just to take a few of these down. It's not satisfying when you break that first level, it's just depressing. But at least the subsequent levels are not as strong and don't take quite as long. Hey, we're getting there now. So let's see. I can get the first bit in now. Wedge tip. Out of the way, water. And watch me do this wrong. No, don't watch me do it wrong. Nobody needs to see me do this wrong. That's for sure. Oh boy. Okay, well I think we're done, and I think you have suffered through enough of watching me do this, to be honest. So, I can't even reach it from there now. Oh, I got a nerdy pole! Dang it. Where's me wood frames? Yeah, you don't need to see me do any more of this today, do you? Oh, let's put an 8 on. And move over to here. Hey! 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 One more for luck. Hey! Here we go. Okay folks, I shall see you next time. Have a good day. Bye!